YouTube, what's up, man? This your boy Dirty South in the house, man. Put a little South in your mouth here. This video here, man, what I'm doing now is gonna be for guys who had questions about the training course for CR England. I went through CR England. Now, this is not going to be like current. I don't know exactly, you know, if it's like present day right now. I don't know if everything is still the same as it was when I went through the program, because that's been about 2 years ago now. But as I say, I got my license back in the 90s, man. I'm 40 years old, so I got my license back in the 90s, and I didn't think I was gonna drive anymore, so I got out of it and went back to school and started working in the corporate world. And I'm back in it. My dad got sick, and you know, I had doggone to jump in the family business, drive his truck, and keep it rolling. But anyway, I goes back to go get my license because I let my license lapse, and they told me, no, homeboy, you can't come up here and just take a test no more, man. Those days are over with. You got to go to school and stuff now. So, and one thing I tell you about these smartphones, if you think these smartphones don't record everything that you say or pop up some kind of doggone advertisement, you just mention anything that you want. Mention a car. Mention a house. Watch you see all kinds of doggone advertisement on your cell phone for the same exact car that you mentioned, same exact house that you might be wanting or something like that. It's gonna pop up. As soon as I walked up out of there, man, CR England pops up talking about, oh yeah, you can come to school and we'll pay for your schooling and all that. A lie. I doggone went on ahead and applied. I'm from Mississippi. CR England is based in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. We had to take a bus all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah. And anybody knows if they rode Greyhound before, man, you're gonna switch out buses, man, every couple hours or so, it seemed like. But here's how the program breaks down. In they put us in a hotel for the first week. For the first week, they put us in a hotel, and we was getting prepared to take the written test. Hotel was nice. I'm from Mississippi. They put us in a hotel in Jackson. Once you get training for to take the written test, of course, which is what is the damn written test? Air brakes, combinations, and shit like that. That little test, little simple shit. You know, once you pass that shit, then they put you on the bus to be transferred to the training sites. Well, particular training site I went to was Burns Harbor, Indiana. We didn't go. We was initially supposed to be going to Salt Lake City, Utah, but they rerouted us to Burns Harbor because they said Salt Lake was full. So we goes to Burns Harbor, Indiana, and this is something that I want everybody to be very aware of. You do not get paid. They're not paying you, and you're not going to get anything to eat. So I advise you, if you don't have any money, don't go to CR England training program, because you will not make it. That's period, point blank. I went there, man, and I seen guys, man, have to go home because they starved themselves out. They had no money, you know, and people are actually out looking for jobs, looking for work and stuff. So what they don't have, money. So if you don't have a sponsor, parents, old lady, old man, friend, somebody to give you a few dollars, and I mean, I don't know, because I'm not sure exactly what you guys' spending preferences are or whatnot. But for me, I made money up there cutting hair, and before I left, I was cutting hair, hustling. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. And that's how I doggone made my ends meet up there. Otherwise, I would have come home too, because I would have starved myself out. Well, anyway, once you go to the training program, get on the bus, take that long ass damn bus ride up there to Burns Harbor, Indiana. You check into one of the Indian hotels, and nothing against the Indians or anything like that owns these hotels, but you motherfuckers nasty, man. I mean, it's just period, point blank. It's no sugarcoating in me, man. Like I say, this is grown folk shit. There's no sugarcoating me. So parents, if y'all got some youngsters that's watching my channel and my YouTube videos, please put them to bed, because I'm not sugarcoating nothing, and everybody that knows me, I'm not a sugarcoat type guy. I pretty much say what's on my mind, and I don't give a damn what you think about it. But nothing against you Indians or anything like that, or anybody that own an Indian hotel, but I'm just telling you right now, the one in Burns Harbor, Indiana, that motherfucker was nasty. You know, I didn't want to sit on shit, didn't want to sleep in the bed, anything. You got to check for bed bugs and all, but they don't feed you anything. Now I'm lying about one part. Of that morning they bring in some old stale ass donuts. Who gonna eat that? Ain't nobody gonna eat that shit. And that's it. That's all you get. Once you go to the range, your first week, of course you're gonna be DOT physical, drug test, health screening. Then you got to pass a physical test where you put 30 pounds over your head and squat a couple of times. That's basically it. Then you're gonna squat and go up under the trailer. Then you're gonna take a three-point pressure point where you can get in and out of the back of a trailer. Once you pass that, then they send you to the range. And only thing you're gonna be learning how to do on that range is learning how to back up and pre-trip. Pre-trip, if anybody don't know how to pre-trip, I mean, it's very simple. It just, most guys be trying to think about it too much. Don't think about it. Just look at what you're looking at, point to it, and call it out. Everything on a truck is mounted securely, not bent, broke, or cracked. It's no leaking on the lines, no frays on the lines. So I'm not getting any air lossage or anything like that. I mean, everything is mounted secure, not bent, broke, or cracked. Everything. That's basically all you need to know, man. Once you go there and point that shit, man, that's basically all you need to know. You get on the backing range and you learn how to back up. If anybody in here that's never been in a big truck, you never bagged up before, don't get afraid, don't get scared or whatnot, man. Practice make perfect, you know, and a perfect practice make a perfect, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Don't get there and just be bullshitting on it, man. Just get there and get your work done. I mean, just get it done so you can get on up out of there, because once again, you're not getting paid. So the longer you stay, the longer you're going to starve your ass out, because you're not getting paid, period. So that's the first week. Second week, no, I'm lying. First week was actually, you know, where they trained you to take the written test. You go to the DOT and take your tests and stuff, you know, the written test. Second week is where you go to the training facilities and take your drug screening. Then they put you on the range and you just learn how to back straight up. Third week is you on the range also, and you learn how to offset back up, straight back, and parallel backing up. Which is, I don't know why people always try to teach you how to parallel back up, because I've been out here with my combined years, like I say, ever since the 90s, I've never seen anybody parallel out here in the real world anyway. So I don't know why they teach you how to do that, but hey, it is what it is. That's the third week. So then, of course, the fourth week, they take you out on the ride. Initial ride, you don't have any load. You just actually they attach the trailer to you just to see if you know how to handle the corners and stuff with your trailer. Simple shit. When we was there, they had standards. They had standards that didn't have automatics at that time, not on the training course. Now, the fleet itself, once you pass everything, that after that fourth week and you get into your truck, you're gonna be in a trainer. They big on the training shit. They want you to ride with a trainer for 6 months. So they have different phases in it. But once you get out there and you ride around a couple of times with the trailer on, and they figure out that, hey, look, okay, this guy's